Hey guys, it's Cameron with Flytrap Firearms Training, and I'm going to be doing a holster review for you today. Mike Romano of Savage Holsters sent me one of his P320 APL-C inside the waistband holsters to demo and give my opinions on. It is meant specifically for the SIG P320 compact, carry, or X-carry versions of the firearm. I do have a compact with the Enforce APL-C. This is one of their new ones in flat dark earth. So you can see the firearm is good. But anyways, the holster itself he sent me, it comes with the quick clip if you want, dual RCS overhooks, or dual soft belt loops. You can also buy an attachment set for $15, which comes with all three if you order the holster. He sent me all three to try out all of them. I have had the holster for almost a month now, and I've gone through all three of them and spent about a week or week and a half with each of them. They all work very well, but I do have a preference. The first one I tried out were the dual soft loops. These were the most secure, and what's neat is the button that clips only clips and unclips one way. It only buttons and unbuttons one way. So no matter how hard you pull on it in one direction, it won't come undone. You have to get it lined up for the right way and pull it from the right direction, and then it will unsnap. But it is the most secure way. I did like it a lot, but it takes a little bit more time to put the holster on and take off. And additionally, the holster rides a little bit lower than it does with the other two options. And for me, personal preference, I chose to keep another mounting option on it to let it ride just a little bit higher. But these are very, very nice. The second option is the monoclip, and it works really well. It's easy on, easy off, and it's extremely secure. You can see the hook there, how it would catch your belt, and it's nice and deep. It's easy to grab and pull off your belt. For me though, I carry my gun when I carry Appendix at the 12 o'clock position, and so this got in the way of my buttons on my pants a little bit, and I'd have to offset it, which for me wasn't preferable. I like to carry right at 12 o'clock, but for other people this will probably work really well. The ones that I like the most are the dual RCS overhooks. You can see there, they ride high. I like them a lot. They are extremely secure. They're still easy to get on, easy to get off, and I can carry my gun at 12 o'clock without any issues. So those are the three mounting options that you can choose from. Like I said, I like them all. The holster itself is really well designed, obviously made for the P320 in compact carry or X carry, but that means especially with the X carry, and even if you just do it aftermarket, you can carry a firearm with an RMR. For those of you who don't know that, that means a red dot sight on the top of your slide. You've got the room here, and it'll carry, and it doesn't hinder anything. Additionally, it's raised here, so if you have suppressor sights on your firearm, it's also compatible with that. Another really awesome design that Mike put on this holster, which I haven't seen on anything else, is this part right here. He calls it a bump, I call it a wedge, but whatever you want to call it, what it is a built-in retention piece built into the holster. It's one piece. If you're familiar with Appendix holsters, inside the waistband holsters, you're familiar with this piece, an RCS claw. And that's designed that when you put on, this puts pressure on the back of your belt and pushes the holster up against your body. This is a holster made by KSG Armory. It's a fantastic holster. It was the first Appendix holster I ever bought. But Mike asked me to do this review and check it out. And I gotta say, I was a little bit skeptical about how effective this wedge would be. But when I put it on the first time and I got it on, I have to say I was extremely impressed. It pushed the holster right up against my body and held secure. Sometimes with the RCS claws, I found that depending on what pants I wear, it can sit a little bit low and it can push out from behind the belt. With this, it doesn't happen. Additionally, with RCS claws, it creates a gap in between your body and your pants, which usually isn't a big issue, but it's just kind of weird. Some people don't like that. And additionally, the RCS claw is just an extra appendage that is added on to the holster. This doesn't have that. This is a nice compact holster, and this works really, really well. As you can see, it's open on the bottom, so you can use a threaded barrel on your firearm if you need to. Otherwise, it just doesn't allow dirt and other debris to trap in the bottom, which personally I like a lot. The retention is adjustable with these screws here, and it holds the firearm extremely well. It's a very secure fit. I like it a lot. It's got perfect retention for me the way I have it set up, and it sits and rides very, very comfortably. It does have a high sweat guard, which it's a higher sweat guard than I have on any of my other holsters, and I was a little worried about that because I got a little bit of a gut, but it was actually extremely comfortable. I had no issues. If you do have an issue with that, you can always file it down a little bit if you'd like to do that on your own. But it's cut perfectly for the firearm. I really, really, really like the way this holster is designed. If you have any questions, feel free to comment or message me, or message Mike at Savage Arms. He's extremely knowledgeable and he's really quick to reply. While I had this and I was doing the review, I had a few questions about a few different things, and he answered me almost immediately and stayed in touch the entire time, which is really, really great customer service. These are also ready to ship within 48 hours of ordering, which is fantastic. No 6-week wait period or anything like that to get your holster. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any questions.